She should not have done it, but dating is so hard these days. That is what she tells herself as she steps into the coffee shop 10 minutes early. She is not overeager. 10 minutes is the optimal buffer. Any earlier looks desperate, any later risks losing the best table. Or worse, letting him choose the spot. She already mapped the room from the photos online. Soft light near the window. A clean sightline to the door. A background that will not wash her out. She pretends to hesitate before choosing it, even though she practiced the hesitation in the mirror last night. She orders a medium vanilla latte with extra foam. It is the mathematically correct choice. A small disappears too fast. A large looks indulgent. A medium lasts the length of a first date if she sips at a controlled pace. Extra foam because why not? She sits, arranges her bag at a flattering angle she can grab quickly if she needs to storm off, smooths her sleeve, and tries to look like someone who just happened to arrive early, instead of someone who hired a woman in a blue sweater to sit 2 tables over and occasionally glance up with a warm, approving smile. Just a touch of social proof. Nothing he will notice. She should not have done it. But dating is so hard these days. She takes a sip of her latte and checks the door again. Perfect temperature, 3 minutes until he is supposed to arrive. Her stomach tightens the way it always does when she is waiting for something she cannot control. That is when she notices the first strange thing. The table she chose, the one she thought she earned by arriving early and planning ahead, is already set. The chair angled toward the door, the light hitting her face evenly. The plant behind her positioned like a portrait backdrop, the coaster centered, the sugar packets arranged by color. She did not do that, but she would have if she had the time. The coffee shop, meanwhile, is trying too hard. A framed print on the wall hangs perfectly level, then somehow a fraction more level, as if someone adjusted it between blinks. The tip jar has exactly $3 in it, all crisp singles, all facing the same direction. Everything looks like it was scrubbed spotless. Then someone came in afterward and carefully sprinkled dirt back into the corners, the way you would distress a prop to make it look lived in. She notices the barista's rhythm first. Wipe, fold, wipe, fold. Identical motions. Identical timing. Then the couple near the window. The woman laughs. The man nods. The woman laughs again, same pitch, same breath. The sound loops like a recording. When she glances over, they both look up at her at the same moment, smiling too wide, then turn away in perfect sync. Her pulse jumps. She tells herself it's coincidence, but the man in the jacket lifts his mug again, empty, and holds it there, waiting for something. The barista's cloth pauses mid-wipe, as if he is listening for a cue. Even the music hesitates. A half-second skip, then the same song restarting from the beginning. She feels watched, but not by anyone in particular. More like the room itself is aware of her noticing. Every time she looks directly at someone, they look away. Every time she looks away, she can feel their eyes return. It is polite, almost tender, but wrong in a way she cannot name. She is adjusting the angle of her cup when the door opens. The sound is too sharp, like someone turned up the volume on only that hinge. He steps inside. Her body reacts before her mind can catch up. A tight electric jolt under her ribs. Not excitement. Something closer to alarm. The air in the room feels heavier, as if the whole place is waiting for her reaction. He looks just like his photos, minus the fish, but the familiarity does nothing to settle her. What unsettles her is the way he pauses just past the threshold and surveys the room with quiet satisfaction, not looking for her, not looking for danger, just checking, as if he is confirming that everything is where he left it. His gaze moves from the barista to the couple near the window. The couple freezes for a moment, then resumes their motions, slightly off rhythm. The woman in the blue sweater straightens too fast, like she has been caught slouching. Even the barista's wiping slows, then stops entirely, the cloth folding into his hand with a natural precision. Her throat tightens. She looks down at her latte, but the foam has settled into a perfect circle, too perfect, like someone adjusted it while she blinked. Then his eyes reach her table. Something in his expression shifts. His lips curl into a playful grin that should be charming, but the timing is wrong. Too quick, too ready. Of course she picked that seat. Perfect. He starts walking toward her. The woman in the blue sweater crosses her legs the other way. The man in the jacket lifts his mug, lowers it, lifts it again. The music restarts from the beginning, clean and abrupt, like someone hit a button. Her pulse climbs. Her palms feel damp. She forces herself to smile, but her eyes keep darting to the edges of the room. Everything feels staged. Everything feels aware of her noticing. "Hi," he says, warm, easy. "You picked the perfect seat." She laughs, but the sound is thin and shaky. His voice is familiar, but the room will not let her settle into it. Something moves in her peripheral vision. The barista. Wiping again. Same spot, same speed, same pressure. "I got lucky," she says, though her gaze keeps slipping past him. The woman in the blue sweater is staring at her. Not smiling. Staring. When she catches the woman's eye, the woman jerks her gaze away so fast it looks painful. He keeps talking. Something about her photos. Something about how she looks exactly the same. She tries to listen, but the couple near the window laughs again. Same pitch. Same breath. Same timing. A loop. Her skin prickles. Her chest feels tight. She nods at whatever he is saying, but her attention keeps fracturing. The man with the empty cup lifts it to his mouth. Nothing inside. He holds it there, waiting. For what, she cannot tell. She realizes she has not heard a single full sentence he has said. He notices her distraction. His smile softens, but not with concern, more like recognition, like he expected this. "You okay?" he asks. She swallows. Her voice comes out too fast. "Do you want to hear something weird?" she says, leaning in because she cannot help it. "I swear I have seen the barista wipe that counter 4 times. It is not even dirty. And that guy over there is drinking from an empty cup." He keeps lifting it to his mouth. He doesn't look surprised. He doesn't even look confused. He just smirks, small and crooked, like she has solved a riddle he left out for her. "I knew you were too smart for this," he says. There is pride in it. Actual pride? "I have a confession." Her stomach drops. The room feels smaller. She can't breathe. "I might have hired a few people to fill in," he says, "to make sure the place was extra nice for us." Everything stops. The barista freezes mid-wipe. The man with the empty cup lowers it slowly, like he is realizing he has been overcommitting to the bit. The woman in the blue sweater looks between them, confused, like she is suddenly in the wrong play. And just like that, the panic drains out of her. The tightness in her chest loosens. The prickling at the back of her neck fades. The room is still strange, but the strangeness rearranges itself into something she understands, something she recognizes. Effort. intention, care. He did this for her. He wanted it to be right. He wanted it to be perfect. He wanted her to feel safe and chosen and considered. The realization hits her with a warm, dizzy rush. She almost laughs. She almost cries. She feels foolish for ever being afraid. She smiles. It is real this time, bright and steady. "Then I have a confession too," she says. Calm now. "Sure." She tilts her chin toward the corner. "See that woman in the blue sweater?" He follows her gaze. The woman straightens like a student caught almost daydreaming. She gives a tiny, overly bright smile that is absolutely not part of the plan. "I hired her," she says. "Backup friend. Emotional support." The woman in the blue sweater nods once, too enthusiastically, then pretends to check her phone. The man with the empty cup freezes mid-sip. The barista resumes wiping the counter with grim determination. He exhales and smiles. "Of course you did," he says. There is admiration in it, warm and unembarrassed. "I knew you liked everything to be perfect." The way he says it makes her chest tighten with recognition. He says perfect, like it is a language they both speak. The woman in the blue sweater gives her a tiny, frantic thumbs up. The man with the empty cup lifts it again, hesitates, lowers it. The barista wipes the counter. She looks back at him. He is watching her with that same quiet, pleased expression. He leans in a little. "I just wanted today to be perfect for you." The room softens. The light warms. The people around them settle into their roles with a kind of gentle obedience. She feels it as comfort, safety, as proof that he cares enough to arrange the world around her. She only sees him. She sees the future the way he must have imagined it. Two perfect people building a perfect life, full of intention and planning and tenderness disguised as precision. A safe life where nothing is left to chance. A life where she will never have to choose anything alone again. A life where their children will grow up thinking this is normal. Effort as affection, precision as comfort, love measured in tiny, invisible adjustments, a home arranged just so, a schedule that never slips, a world that stays exactly the way he wants it. She reaches across the table. He meets her halfway, like he calculated exactly how far she would go before she knew it herself. Perfect.